1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast with Emmy Hikins and
It's
Trevor
me
Gear.
and my brother, Trevor.
Has to be told in a way that is appealing to their young mind, because the brain is developing. So yeah, fairy tales, yeah, I welcome that.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about the Bible, but what about the nativity story? Now, as I remember, and probably you do at school, when we were very young, when we first start at primary school, the nativity story is told to us in a factual way as to what the Bible tells us happened. So we're not having to invent. You say we have to sort of change the circumstances of some Bible stories, and I guess that's true. But we do tell children the truth when they're 4 or 5 in terms of a nativity. And yet we have when you think the concept of stranger danger for kids, I mean, kids nowadays are no doubt told, as they always have been, that don't talk to strangers. If someone comes up to you, don't talk to them unless they were in need of something, the child. Stranger danger, and yet we talk about Father Christmas, Santa Claus. Now that's obviously light-hearted, but something I remember when my Kimberly was very young, she was terrified. If we took her to, the department store and there was a Father Christmas, she didn't want to see him. She would just cover her eyes and just not want to go anywhere near, because I guess this big character with his long beard and his red coat, it just frightened her. She was very young, obviously. But similarly, if you saw some of the big, like the football mascots, the great big animals you have at football, some children hate that. I mean, I see that with little kids who are down the front at Crystal Palace, and then the 2 eagles, a man and a woman, but they're dressed as big eagles, come along. And generally, that the kids are okay. They put their hands up for the high five, but occasionally you see a little child and they really get frightened. So, yeah, fairy tales, we can understand them, but there does come a point where children say, I don't know, when they're 7, 8, 9, 10, they say to their parents or to a sibling, "Is Father Christmas real?" And they start to doubt the reality of it. And I think I suppose it depends on their age. Some parents will continue the story, the myth that happens. But yeah, we seem prepared to sort of tell lies to our kids when we feel it's appropriate, and maybe it is. Other times we say, no, we shouldn't encourage them to like a strange person or something like that. But yeah, I take your point. I think nursery rhymes or fairy tales are part of growing up. And I don't suppose it's harmed many of us, has it? No. Okay, the next one then. Can we trust our senses these days? We've got 5 senses, haven't we? Touch, taste, smell, hearing, and what's the other one? That's my question for you. What's the other one?
Right. So
touch, taste, smell, sight, of course. Yeah, sight. Yeah. So we got 5 main senses. Some people say we have like 6 senses. Sometimes we have a 6th sense about something, this extra sensory perception. But generally it's accepted that physically we have 5 senses. Now, do you think we can trust our senses all of the time or most of the time? What do you think?
Well, I think we can. But like my cousin in London, his sense of smell, and this was before COVID. This is not, because I know a few people that lost their sense of smell during COVID or after COVID or whatever. But he's always had this since we were kids, and sometimes he'll spray some perfume on. And he said to you, "I can't smell it." How can you not smell that? So yeah, there's exception, isn't it? It's exceptions to the case. But I think generally you can trust your senses. Generally, unless you got your mind. And
yeah, but I think we have to be careful now, though, don't we, of technology? Because let's mention the dreaded words artificial intelligence. I mean, I don't know whether I mentioned this to you before on one of our podcasts, but a classic example, really, of when we can't trust our senses, in this case, the sense of sight, happened to do with my football club. Now, you may or may you do know that Crystal Palace won the FA Cup last year, and shortly after that, the Community Shield. Now, these two great trophies, legendary trophies really, particularly the FA Cup, they still are, I think, on show at the club's ground. And a few months ago, not too long ago, all members of the club, all fans, were invited, if they wanted to book an appointment, to come and have their photograph taken with these trophies. So you can go along individually or with somebody else or whatever, a group of you. So I did that, and my sort of football crew, so to speak, we all did it.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor Gear and Emmy Hikins.
The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us. Please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, three beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show. His contribution's thoughtful and smart.